Hello, my fellow knights. This is Paul with Late Night Games, and we are here with day 15 of our VEDA challenge. The halfway point, almost to the end. Well, no, just as close to the end as we are to the beginning, but we're at the halfway point. It is also Tuesday, which means it is 4 days until Punishment Day. So far, the singing a karaoke song in the style of a horrible singer is still the leading threat for punishments. If you got any more to get in before Friday, get them in down below as soon as possible so I can start debating between the two, because I do need prep time. We're also halfway to our Q&A, so if you have any questions you want answered for our Q&A, please drop those down in the comment section below as well. But on to today. And what happened today was my mother had to go to the hospital. I mentioned that briefly yesterday. She's been having problems with one of her eyes. Nothing major. I mean, she can still see and all. She can still drive, so all that's good. And I mistakenly thought today was her surgery, but today was a more in-depth checkup where they still needed to dilate her eyes, so she did still need a driver, but it wasn't actually the process to fix her eyes. That now is going to be in about 6 weeks. That's the downside to healthcare when it's free in Canada. The waiting times are ridiculous. Although I've never experienced healthcare in a country where you have to pay for healthcare, so I don't know if it's any better in those countries or not. Holy shit, the warning label on my camera just popped up. I have 5 minutes left of room to record, so I'm gonna have to do this all in pretty well one take. So last night was rainy and cloudy, so while I did go for a drive at about 3 in the morning to try and see the blood moon, you know, the lunar eclipse that everyone has been talking about, and I was driving around during the time of the eclipse with all the clouds in the sky, I couldn't see a blessed bloody thing. There wasn't a single break in the clouds to be had, so alas, I did not get a chance to see the blood moon live. But anywho, it was nice, it was rainy, but it was a nice cool evening, some rain, lots of clouds. And then I woke up this morning to go outside, and I awoke to this. Fucking snow. And not just a little bit of that fluffy snow. Slush. Ice. Gunk that's like 3 inches thick. Like, this was an absolute disaster of snow. Granted, we've been told it's been coming for a while now. I just didn't expect it this morning. And this is the second Tuesday in a row where I've had plans to do something with my mother in the morning, and it's been snowy that morning. Yet the night before was totally fine. Unlike last Tuesday, however, the snow is still on the ground, and it is still below zero. Last week, the snow was there first thing in the morning, but by 10 in the morning, most of it was gone, and by noon, everything was gone. It was as though it was a perfect spring day. Not so much today. It's still below zero, it's still freezing, the snow's still there. I mean, it's not as bad as it was this morning, but it's still there. So there's that. I also found out from my brother he won't be able to join in the road trip to Toronto this Sunday to see the LCS show, so that's kind of sad. But I don't feel so much bad for me not having his company as I feel bad for him not being able to go. He messed up his days off. He miscalculated when he would be off and when he would be working, and the end result is he has to work during the championship series, so he can't go to the live event. Yesterday's video I mentioned I would probably be streaming last night. That did not happen. Main reason being I decided to do some tidying up around the house. Then I made some food. I actually decided to cook food for a change instead of ordering in. Took a look at Late Night Dave's computer to see if I can help him fix a problem or two. By the time I figured it was bedtime last night, I hadn't actually played any games that day. Which was a little sad, but you know what? It is what it is. We can't play games every day. Some days we have to just do what we gotta do, and that be all we do. I did start watching some more of Tenchi Muyo, though, which is a series that I started watching a while ago. I've watched, like, now 7 episodes of it total. It's really funny, but it's a once-in-a-while type series. It's not something I could sit and watch all the time. Either way, I did enjoy what I got to see of it. It always makes me laugh because the guy's just so fucking unlucky, and everything always goes so wrong for him, but in such wonderful ways. And the pink-haired character, whose name I can't remember, he is just a hoot. I mean, he's always like, I will get you! And he comes running from out of nowhere, and then he just gets punched in the stomach by every woman in the series. Grabbed by the hair, thrown around, dropped into the water, hit by cars, like you name it, the bad shit happens to this guy. All because he doesn't like the main character, because the main character's a human, and humans are a less technologically advanced race, so they shouldn't even be in this space police group. But my camera's making the red sign saying that it's out of time for recording, so I'm going to let you guys go. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with everything else we have going on, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, as in one side note, tonight I will be streaming at about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Twitch TV/Loki Ramos, link down in the description. I'll be going on live with some Dark Souls, so if you feel like coming and watching me fail for a bit, come on over. We'll chat for a bit. See you then. Bye, guys.